My name is Isha Casagrande, and I have been a wardrobe consultant for over 20 years. And I always laugh that I am in the world of fashion because really, I don't think it matters at all what you're wearing. It's how you feel about yourself. So my passion in life is truly to help you find your self-confidence and how to feel good from the inside out, and then how to dress that from the outside in so that you can portray all that fabulousness that I know is in there. So a couple things before we get started. I'm going to go through this workshop. This is typically an hour and a half, 2-hour workshop, and I'm going to do it in like 25, 30 minutes. So I'm going to blaze through some of this, but you guys will have opportunities to ask questions. And at the end, I will answer those. I'll have a little seat and hopefully I can see them from how far this is. Yes, we're set up in my bedroom, which is just definitely a different experience for me. But this has been such a great thing. If you're new to this girls' night in online, this is such an amazing online community of incredible women. The women that are involved in this are involved in so many incredible things for women. And they did this as something that they could give back and help small business, help entrepreneurs like me that literally, obviously, everything has changed for all of us in these times. And literally, some of us, our businesses are just like completely here and we don't qualify for any assistance, any help, any kind of anything. So they come up with this great idea. Here's how we help people. Here's how we connect people. So you guys, it's totally donation based. You can totally donate to me if you have a good time today. You can go shopping if you want on my website at the end of this, because hopefully I'll have you inspired with some fun things. So it's totally up to you, but really we're here building a community and also trying to save small businesses. So I know I've registered to a bunch of them that are coming up. I'm very excited to participate in those because we have a lot of time, don't we? Or do we? Because I feel like I'm busier than I've been in a really, really long time. So I have used this time to my advantage. So again, I'm Isha Casagrande, if you're just coming on. I own a company called Isha Inspired. I have 20 years experience in owning storefronts and styling women and hosting TV shows and writing columns for magazines. And again, I'm really just about how do I help you feel self-confident. So it's not about brand names. It's not about what your style is. Even the things that I show you today, we're literally in my closet. So if you don't like something, it's not about that. It's meant to inspire you to be able to use what you have in your wardrobe. I do have an amazing website that has just been completely redone. I'm so excited what's going on there. So if you haven't checked it out already, I hope that you will go over there and check out all the fun things that I do. And really what's happening right now is I'm converting everything into more of an online platform instead of, because a lot of it was one-on-one. This week alone, I was supposed to be with you, Reno, for so many events, and I'm not there, obviously, this week. So transitioning everything to online, launching a membership program, which I'm super excited about. And you can see some teasers on there. Lots of videos, lots of blogs to inspire you. So even what I'm doing here today, there are videos that will show you breakdowns of each of these things. So if it's going too fast for you, you can just go there and shop around. So is everybody good? Are we ready? Yep, you ready? Yay, I see heads nodding, yay. So hopefully you guys all got a chance to look at the attachment that was attached to this platform. If not, you can always print it out later. I'm kind of using it to go through, and I am going to go through this a little bit quickly. We're in my closet, we're in my bedroom. I remember, so if the dogs start barking, there's nothing I can do about that. So I live in a house close to the beach in San Diego that was built in the 50s. It is a funky house. My bedroom, I'm actually standing in what was once the garage. So it's really kind of an interesting place. Things, when you live in such a damp climate, things don't always work the way they're supposed to. They put in this closet, and the closet doors on the track are so close that you can't even have hangers hanging on the bars in there. Okay, so I had to get creative. So I actually took closet doors off and put up sheer curtains here. So when you see this curtain rod, that's what this is about. I had to take you might even be able to hear the hangers rubbing across that. But I took one of the doors off, and really what I wanted, and especially since I owned a boutique, is I wanted to make my closet look like a boutique. I want it to be a place that makes me feel good, that makes me feel excited to get dressed because I'm a girly girl. I love to get dressed. So I really get excited when I get to do things like this right now and get dressed up. But girls, this is it. This is my entire wardrobe. People think that I have a lot of items and I really don't, because I do feel like less is more. And yes, I have 2 racks, but guess what? My clothes are only up here on top. So I like to work with just a little bit and expand it and really use those pieces to their fullest. So let's talk about, hopefully I didn't flash you, editing your wardrobe. So really, if you're home and you're ready to do a major edit on your wardrobe, it feels so good. I come in and do this with people directly, and we kind of make it an event, right? And a lot of times, how many of you would be terrified if I came into your closet? Uh-oh, I hear some people. We're not all muted, but I hear some people, so be careful what you say, girls. But some people, like, literally, we have to have a glass of champagne before I come in. And I promise you, there is nothing that I have not seen. And you can let your mind wander wherever you want. I promise you, there's nothing I have not seen. So when I do this with women, you can really do this on your own, and you should do this on your own, especially before I come in. But make it an event, make it a day, make it fun, set the scene, pour some champagne or mimosa. That's my favorite to do with this. You don't have to, you can have coffee or water or whatever you want, but kind of commit to the time with it. And when I say commit to the time, that is like get ready for it. So shower in the morning, put your makeup on, do your hair, be ready. Because if you're going to be trying on clothes and seeing what works for you in your closet, you want to have the right dressing on, right? So if you're just rolling out of bed doing this, or you worked out, you're sweaty, or you haven't showered in a few days, which, can we be honest, like, has that happened to any of you? Like, what day is it? When's the last time I actually got in there? You're not going to look your best. So really, to really edit out on what you have, it's about setting the tone. So pick a day, set the scene, put on your favorite music. Again, bring in your favorite beverages. Tell your family, leave me alone. This is my couple of hours to do this. And you're literally going to take everything out of the closet. When's the last time you've tried everything on in your closet? Okay. I know lots of people, when I go into their closet, there are things they didn't even know were in there. And there are people that are like, well, that was from college. And I'm like, okay, you're in your 50s. I don't think that's still going to work for you now. And listen, you don't have to get rid of things that make you feel good. And I certainly don't make you get rid of anything, but how great it is to get those things out. So if it becomes something that is more of an emotional tie, you need to get that somewhere else. Your closet should be functional for your dressing only, because that is what will help you be more self-confident. When you try things on, and this is a big one, there's a lot of questions you can ask yourself, but what I want you to think of is, would I buy this today? Is this something that I would buy today? And a lot of times that may be no, but sometimes it might be. So if you think more along those terms, then it can be, are some of these things, do they just need to be updated a little bit? Do we need to change buttons? Do we need to have it tailored? Do I just not really know how to wear it? I see this a lot with women that go from professional wardrobes to now they have a different job and they don't need that. Hey, a lot of blazers look great with a t-shirt and jeans. You might just need to change a button on it. So there's things that can be done with pieces that you already have. So separate everything out. You have your totally know we're going to get rid of things you're not sure about, right? That just put those off to the side, get it out so that what you have in your closet is just those things that you love. And look at things. If something doesn't fit your body and you don't think it can be altered, get it out. Get it out. Those things don't change. If you buy a skirt that has a bad seam down the side and you keep it thinking, oh, I'm going to do something with this someday, it's never going to change. It's a bad seam. Sometimes there's just some bad apples in the clothes. And so it's important just to get those things out. If something needs any kind of alteration, I also, when I do this, I'll put those in a bag so I can put them in my car. So that goes with shoes too. If your shoes need to be kind of cleaned up after sitting in the closet for a while for the next season, put it all in there, because then it's not a part of your active wardrobe. It becomes something that you need to take care of. Consignment stores are such a great thing. And you know what? I'm not going to talk a lot about that because who knows where that world's going to be at the end of this. Okay. So that's something that we might have to revisit later, but don't get rid of everything that you don't want to. What you should have in your closet is just those things that you can wear right now that you love, that fit your body, and the rest of it, put in different areas so that you're out of your space. And then once you have everything out, clean your closet. When's the last time you actually went in and wiped down all the shelves and the floor and got the dust bunnies? You will be blown away what is living in your closet when you take everything out. And it's not something to be embarrassed about. It's just a space that if you have a lot of stuff and you're not moving it around a lot, that dust settles, things settle on it. So that being said, even if you're not wearing your clothes a lot, it's good to even just walk through your closet and shake things out and move them around a little bit so that that dust can't settle on them and leave those creases. So cleaning all of it, you can repaint in there if you need to. A lot of times, you know, it's just a matter of cleaning. And then you're going to separate everything into colors. How many of you have a closet by color? I see some by color. Yay, I see some people who have that. I'm very big into this. It's also in, I would say my drawers, but I don't have a dresser. I'm actually, after this, I'm filming a blog to show you what I actually have as a dresser, which I love because it makes it so much easier. But everything's color coordinated. And that's so that I know where to go to find things. So whether it be foldables or in your closet, you want things by color. Clearly you can see I don't have a lot of color. This is the most color that I probably have in my wardrobe. But I have blacks at the end. Then I go into my black and whites. Then I've gone into my grays and I go from darkest to lightest. Then I go into my brown, my kind of cream colors. Then I have my greens. There is some yellows and leopards of color. So I do have a whole section of leopard over here. But I have it all by color. And here's how I do it is I have a jacket. Then it could be sweatshirt or long sleeve. Sweater, long sleeve shirt, 3/4 sleeve, short sleeve, tank top, spaghetti strap or camisole, strapless, skirt, pants, dress. So if you have room to have things like that, if you can have everything all together, that's great. Now I know in a lot of closets, there's only so much area that you have that can have long things. And so that's fine. You can move those over into that area, but you do the same thing with that color coding, because what this does is it makes it easier for you to find things. So when you think about something, so instead of just going in your closet and trying to find that black top and going through everything, you know it's going to be right here. It's going to be in this small little section. So hanging everything that way, but also stacking everything that way. So all of your blacks, if you like to wear a lot of sweaters and things, stacking those up heaviest on the bottom to lightest on top. So again, thicker sweatshirt, sweater, long sleeve, short sleeve, up to your camisole, strapless, whatever those things are. So great way just there. And here's the thing that's really nice when you do this is you get to know exactly what's in your closet. Okay, so you get familiar again, you get used to your clothes, you realize that you're missing things that you haven't seen. Change out hangers. So there is a video you guys can go to my blog and see, because I actually did do this entire closet and filmed it all, so it's on super fast time. But these hangers, I changed out my entire closet to these hangers, and it is unreal, just that alone, looking at it. Now, that being said, I do have some things that I hang like this, but you can see these hangers hang at exactly the same level, and not just that alone will transform your closet. And biggest thing, do not use wire hangers. So if you take things to the dry cleaners, those wire hangers are so hard on your clothes. I love the felt hangers, and you can get them, you could probably have them shipped to you right now. Changing all those out will make such a difference. And these also don't damage your clothes like a lot of hangers can do. They don't get stuck. So I tend to hang a lot of things on here that normally you wouldn't. Delicate sweaters, different things. That being said, having a steamer is a very, very important thing for you, because some things do just lose their shape getting on a hanger. And if you have a steamer, and you can find them just about anywhere right now, and they used to be really expensive, and now you can find great ones for like $30, $35. It's a great thing. You just steam out that side. It'll totally get out those creases for you. Always make sure that you're taking off dry cleaning bags. I don't think we're doing a lot of that right now, are we? Accessories. So when I redid this closet, same thing with accessories, because I only have so much space here, and I live in a house that has no storage whatsoever. And I had a lot, so I wound up purging a lot. I have some of my largest bags just stacked up. I'm not sure if you can see that in the corner, But what I wanted to do, and what you can do with so many things in your closet, especially if you have stacks in your closet, is getting these great baskets. So here are all my clutches, because I do like clutches. So they're all in this basket. I can see them all, and I can just slide this right up there, and it's totally organized. I know that everything's there. I have this fun little one that has like wallets and just extra stuff. I throw it up here. And what's fun about this is now it looks nice when I go in there too, yet I know exactly where all those pieces are. So you guys, I don't even own a dresser. So when you see, I have a big shelf that has a ton of baskets on it, and each basket has its own thing in it. And like I said, there'll be a blog coming up on that. But I love that so much more than stuffing things in drawers. I like being able to pull things out and I know exactly what is where when I need it. Shoes, same way. Going through them and organizing them by color is such a great way. And if you're not moving your shoes around, you're gonna find the most dust and dirt there, because there really is a lot of dirt there. So it's not a bad thing to pull out your shoes every once in a while, vacuum out, just wipe them down. A lot of times we've spent the most money on shoes out of anything in our wardrobe. So taking care of those things is so important. So I just have some shelves in here, and actually in my closet, since I live at the beach, I have a lot of flip-flops and a lot of sandals. I found this great hanging shelf, and I just have all my flip-flops and my sandals hanging in there. It's on that second shelf. It doesn't get in the way of any of my clothes, but makes it where I know exactly where to go for each of these items. Does that sound fun? Are you all ready for flip-flops? We ready for summer? Belts, I love when things can be eye level. So the more that you can have things eye level, the better. I do have some of these kind of hooks that hang in my closet. I also have a lot of belts that I just roll up, and I have in a flat basket that when I pull it out, I can see every one of them, and that'll be coming up in the blog. But the more things that you have, jewelry and your belts and all those things, the more that you have where you can see them, the easier it is to be able to use those. So scarves, same thing. You can hang them. How many of you have a lot of scarves? There's a lot of scarves in this world. Let me tell you, we're using them now more than ever, aren't we? In a whole new way that we never thought we would be. So go check on those old scarves. You might have a lot of things that you can create and help other people right now. So just a few quick additional tips, and you guys can go through all this. Keep as many items as you can eye level. Keep the covers from purses or shoes that come. I like to open up everything. I do not keep things. If you are active in your closet, you will not let dust settle. So even your nicer handbags, nicer shoes will not get damaged if they're not in those bags. Those bags then become a great tool to be able to use when you travel. So when I travel, and they're all purse bags from purses that I bought, I'll have one that's my exercise clothes, one that's my undergarments, one that's my daytime clothes, one that has any bathing suits or whatever, one that has shoes, and everything fits into my suitcase, and I know exactly where to go instead of just having a big mess in the suitcase. And again, they're all just things that I kept from the bags. Invest in a steamer. We talked about that, and there's great ones that are travel steamers that you can use. And then again, if there's pieces that you're not sure about, just put them off to the side. You can always look at them later, because the next step is really fun what we do. Couple things, adding boutique touches. Lighting is super important. When I go into closets, I'm always amazed at how the builder did not think that you need any light whatsoever in your closet. So if you're building or redoing a closet, I am happy to give you my 10 cents, not 2 cents, 10 cents on how much light they should have in there. Because there's just certainly not enough. You need to invest in a great mirror, and you guys will laugh. My favorite mirror is this $5.99 mirror from Target. I call it the skinny mirror. I have it leaning against the wall. I don't even want to hang it because I look so skinny in it when I look in it that I leave my house feeling like I look so amazing. So whether it's true or not, I don't even care, because that's how I feel on the inside. So I figure this mirror totally reflects what's going on the inside. So I definitely love that. So mirrors, super important. Making sure you have shelves, and even closet doors. If you've struggled with closet doors like these, take them off. Hang a pretty rod like I did. And these are just sheer curtains. So it's just easy. It makes it look nice. It flows nice in the room. So let's play dress up. How are we on time? Like I said, this is normally an hour and a half, 2-hour workshop that I'm doing in a huge hurry. So I'll be here for questions after, and then I also can share with you where you can find things on the blog for this. So I think everybody's good. Yay, I see people making comments. Okay, so these are the pieces that I'm gonna work with here. These are just the extras that I have here. I have a few accessories and a couple pairs of shoes. So I picked 2 tops, 2 jackets, 2 bottoms, 2 dresses, 2 belts, 2 pairs of shoes, okay? So I'm big into belts. I think they make a huge deal, and actually my blog is actually showing you exactly how to wear a belt, where to wear it, how thick it should be for you, and how personal that is. But belts really transform your whole wardrobe, and they make it where you can wear things together that you never thought would work well together. So I'm gonna share these pieces with you, and I put together like literally more than 30 outfits, but I'm just gonna flip through some of them so you hopefully get inspired. But this is how I think when I'm purchasing things for my store, for my online store. So this is a great little tank, and I hope you can see that. It has this front tie, which is so great because it's so cute on its own. It's relaxed, it's easy. I can wear it under a jacket. I could wear it on its own. I could wear this longer if I wanted, because anytime we have things longer here, it makes us look longer and thinner and more fabulous. But what I love about this is I even can take this off. And now I have this tank that has ruching in the front, and I can utilize this as a belt. I can utilize this as a scarf. I can utilize this multiple ways. So that gives me 4 completely different ways just to be able to wear this one top, okay? Same thing with this top. This is, and I just got these in, you guys, and I'm just gonna show you now because you're gonna want these. Every single person who's ever shopped with me has these. This is the 3/4 sleeve version. The black is super fun that I just got in, but I'm gonna show you the gray here. So it's an off the shoulder. It's a longer top that has 3/4 sleeve, and you don't have to wear it off the shoulder. You can certainly wear a tank underneath it or more across the body. I love showing shoulders, but this one's super fun because you have these long ties, so you can let it hang. You can tie these on each side. You can tie 2 of them behind you, and you can tie them in front. So this gives you 4 options to be able to wear it. And the black one, you can do all that and turn it inside out so that you have black on one side and that you have this kind of gray color on the other side. So again, just a great one. And it's lightweight enough that you can tuck this in too. So it totally works a lot of different ways. I have fun little pair of shorts, which we've all been in casual clothes, right? All of our comfies and our workout clothes. And then I just got some great leggings in. These are a great high-waisted, but it has this tie that you can even tie in the front, but you can bring it around and tie here as well. So it's kind of a step up to the legging, because I'm pretty sure we all can agree nobody ever wants to wear real pants again or real bras again, right? Now that we've been home and that we're wearing all the comfy stuff, it's going to be so hard to go back to some of what we have. I have 2 dresses that are like tank style dresses, okay? This one is a high-low, and a high-low is just kind of even what I have on. It's higher in the front, a little bit lower in the back so that you get that, that coverage. I have 2 jackets, okay? Just easy jackets here. And then I do have one, this kimono. I consider this more an accessory because I'm going to show you how to use it as an accessory. I have 2 belts. One in this camel color, one in black, and I have shoes to match each one of these. And then I have silver and gold jewelry. So it just depends on what you like to wear. But a lot of times when I go into women's closets, they have a ton of silver jewelry and all their belts have gold buckles, and they don't understand why things won't work together, okay? You can mix metals. You definitely can, but you have to find ways to mix those. So it might be getting bangles in both silver and gold that you can mix so that you can make that work. But if you have that there, it makes it a little limited to what you can do. Same thing with color. So if I have this color belt and I only have chocolate brown shoes, these two pieces don't work together. And I'm telling you, when you have two pieces that work well for you, that totally match so well, you can mix and match anything. I'm going to show you that here in just a few minutes. But picking those that totally work for you. And that doesn't mean you can't have a lot of texture. I'm not a huge color person. That's just me. I think differently with clothes. I look at things and think, how many ways can I show someone how to wear this? And I have how many different ways you can wear these things, but also how things kind of work together. So I showed you this top. So this top can totally go with these shorts. I'm going to keep trying to talk to the camera. Hopefully you guys can hear this. So this is totally a fun one, easy to wear together. Anytime you have something casual like this and you want to dress it up a little, you just tuck this in. Okay, just tuck in these strings. You won't even see them, and then you can put a belt over the top. So if I wanted to do a front tuck with this, and again, you guys don't have to like all of this. This is just to help you think outside the box for you. So I could do a front tuck here. I can put this belt just right here so that when I front tuck it, you can see already these casual pieces don't look as casual as they were. And I'm going to actually put this kimono over the top. And you can see how even though they're different patterns, different textures, they work together because they have similar color groupings. This belt winds up bringing out that color. There's a light color. I hope you guys can see this. Can you see this? Okay, good. It does kind of bring out that, and it brings out more of those kind of cognac colors in the short. Okay, so when I say two pieces, these are great two pieces because these two pieces work so well together. You can do a lot of different things. This can even go over the top. Go over the top of this striped dress. Okay, so I can put this right over the top of this, and I can tie this. So for this particular one, I probably would put this belt over the top because this dress has this color as well. So it gives me this layering look and changes up the look a little bit of this actual dress. And I even could put the kimono over the top. And I would wear all this. I do wear all this, just so you know. And it ties it all together, even though we have different lines going different ways. What do you guys think? Are you thinking I'm crazy? Are you liking? Are you okay? Okay. I like it. I can see the thumbs up, so that's good. I can take this top, I can put it with these great leggings. And since these leggings have a tie, I would probably leave the tie off of this because that would be a lot. But I can put this on and do a front tuck and let that tie be in the middle. And I could simply throw on this snake jacket and I am totally good to go, right? Put on some black shoes, some gray shoes, some silver shoes. Now here's another thing is this is a silver buckle here. So that makes a big difference. I have to make sure that I have silver jewelry. If I try to put a belt on with this with gold, it's not gonna work right, okay? And this also looks cute. I could do the all black with the green. And now here, I could do a front tuck. If I wanted to, I could tie that belt around the back. And if I wanted to have this showing in the front, I could totally do that. And this brass totally matches with this brass. Okay, so those metals do make a big difference. I get that question a lot from women. Woo, sorry, I get that question a lot from women. What if my shoes have buckles on them that are silver, but my belt has gold and I really don't know what to do with it? And so it does make a difference. All right. So we have, and still there's even more things that I can do with that, but I'm just moving through to show you through. So the legging, I can put on with this, super easy, and do a front tuck. Or again, and when I say tie this back, you can tie this up and tuck it in so that it's not such a focal point. I prefer things that you can take them off. Like I love that top because that comes off of it. I actually cut it out. I do cut things out. This one you can't, but you can tie it where you can't see it. But how fun to even do the front and just do a little front tuck with this. It's amazing how that front tuck makes such a difference in what we do. We could even do this and add the snake over the top. And you could even put on some high heels and you totally have this polished, fun outfit. So day to night is such a great thing, especially when you're traveling. It'll happen again for us someday, girls. It definitely will. What do I have here? Even the leggings. So dresses like this, and I have lots of videos on this. I'm always looking for things. I could turn this dress into a top. I can turn this into a top, just simply tying it in a knot or doing a front tuck. So this is another one that's really great with this. And even though, like I said earlier, these are conflicting kind of patterns, all the colors work, so it does kind of work together, but you have to have that solid piece that ties it together, and that could be this, or like I showed you earlier, it can be that, but you need that one solid piece that is going to tie those things together. Hopefully I didn't flash you off. So the striped dress can also have the gray over the top, okay? And you can tie the sides. You could even belt this at the waist so that it brings in that other color. But you can tie this at the sides and wear this casually, but this is even one you can put fun over the top here. And you have these different pieces that, again, work together. I get excited. I could do this all day long. Now, I would even do a front tuck with the shorts, because we again have those, and I have tried this on in another video to actually show where it's more like a top and it has that front tuck, and it's so great with the kimono. And I'm much there, but when I put the belt with it, it ties it kind of together, right? And makes it more of a neutral kind of where you could wear this if you were one of those like me that will try different things. I hope you guys are seeing all this. And then even with the green jacket. So again, I'm showing you kind of the same thing over and over, but it's so that you can see how things should work in your own closet. These pieces work great together, right? Where you can wear some little casual sandals with this and they work great. Same thing with this black dress. Come on. Hangers are my nemesis. So this black dress is pretty much the same thing that I just showed you. And this is one of my favorites. I brought this in. This is like a staple because I really think every woman should have this. It's a great one that's just simple. You can tie it up here. You can tie the sides together to make it a shorter dress. It gives you more coverage in the back. It looks great no matter what belt you put with it, no matter what jacket you put with it. So it's one that you can totally dress up and dress down. So it's a great piece, especially for travel, to be able to have. And it's short enough in the front that if you tie it up, you can do that front tuck. So it would work with the leggings, it would work with the shorts, it would work with any of those pieces. So the other thing, what happens when you buy these the right pieces for your closet, and you have these, and I know that that was so fast with those, but realistically, if I really broke it down for you, I just showed you 30 outfits out of those pieces right there. So, and totally unique, different outfits, like not outfits that you would see somebody in and think, oh, she's wearing the same thing again. You'd be like, oh, wow, she's wearing that piece again. It looks totally different because she's doing it this way. That's really, really my desire through these things. But then when you start adding pieces, you start thinking about, oh, what's really going to work? So even when I order for my store, it's always like, what is going to work? This is a great one because I showed you 4 ways to wear it. There's 8 ways to wear this one because you can turn it inside out. So this top has 8 ways to wear it. This is one of the greatest short sleeve shirts ever, goes with everything. Like I see a bunch of you nodding because you already have it because it's something that I carry all the time. Then you can add even fun pieces like this where even stripes, oh, I can hear somebody. Going too long. Even stripes can be worn with something like this when you have these pieces that kind of tie it together, right? Or that kind of separate and give some neutral to these. And this even has the silver, and I can make this work depending on what Shoes I put with it. So if I was to wear these together, I would definitely wear a shoe that tied in with this so that it would draw your eye to those two pieces that work together. But this is just a great one that looks so good with all of it. And one of my favorites is stripes and camo, or stripes and leopard. And again, leopard is the color. But even taking a simple shirt like this, that right now we can wear, you can wear it casually at home, you can wear it as pajamas, and then you can leave the house and add all these fun pieces, or even just a cute bralette underneath it so that you have a little bit of something going on underneath, and then that starts to show through, and then you create even more. Then you can add this back into every single thing. So anytime I shop with people, I want to know what you have in your closet, what's important to you? What do you want to accomplish? Is it a day tonight? Do you want to be able to pack lightly? Do you want to be more comfortable in what you're wearing? Do you want to feel more polished? What is it that you're looking for in your wardrobe? And we come up with a plan just for you. So I'm about to get to the questions part, but I just wanted to share a couple things, and she's going to put some downloadable items in the chat for you. You can always go to my website and see these things, but there's a few things that I do online. I do inspired style boxes, and actually some of you, I see your names, you participate in that. And that's so fun because I get to pick it out for you and send it to you. But I really pay attention to what it is that you like, and you don't have to spend a lot of money to make that happen. So what I do is I consult with you. We figure out what you want. Your first one, I always say you'd want to spend a little bit more than normal. And then each month I touch base with you. And it could be maybe the first time I send you 3 pieces, and then once a month you only want 1 new piece. Okay, it could be as easy as that. I never charge without you knowing. Sometimes you might want to take a break and not have something that month because you don't need it yet. But everything that I send you is meant to work with the pieces that I've already sent you. So I can always help you if you have questions once you try something. You know, being a small retailer online, I work really hard to not have returns. And when I say that, it's not that I don't want to deal with returns, it's that I want you to feel successful when you open up your packages and that you get your product. So even when you order from me, I'll kind of stalk you a little bit and try to make sure that this is going to be the right piece for you. And some of you that I know, I'll even call you and be like, you know, I don't think this is the right piece for you. I feel like this one's going to be better for you. And then you're successful when you get these things because I can show you different ways to wear them than just a picture on the website. So I do the inspired style boxes, and you can see more information online. I do private consults for your closet. So if you're wanting help on your own, Zoom is our new best friend, and there is a lot of work that we can do together now versus me just coming into your closet. So I certainly can answer questions about that. And then last, I do pop-ups all the time, all over the country. This was definitely the direction I was going this year, and there's been a halt to that. So now it is something that I have developed where I can do something similar to this online on a Zoom with your friends. You can invite everybody, and then they'll be offered a shopping discount, and you earn credit in clothing based on sales from the party. So it's kind of like having a party, but kind of connecting us all. And that would be more interactive where everybody wouldn't be muted, so everybody can kind of talk through it. Smaller group and very fun. And I customize those for you. So it's just super quick, the things that I do. But you guys, I love what I do. I love the opportunity to get to spend time with women. I love more than anything to hear your success stories. And right now, even more than ever, it's hard to feel successful in the way we look when we're not really going anywhere. And it's hard to get motivated to even get up and do anything. And so I'm telling you, I'm here for you. I can help you. I have pieces that can be worn now that I can totally show you how to wear later and how to step up your game, but really just so that you feel confident, because that is the #1 key ingredient to the special sauce, to the special sauce. So I'm going to open up these chats because I see a bunch here. So if you guys have more, let's see. Ooh, there's a lot in there. Let's see here. Uh-oh, somebody said they can't hear anything. People got it. I'm just looking. If you're enjoying the class, please consider leaving a tip. Certainly appreciate that. There's the link on there for the packet, so you can find the information there. Any suggestions for jewelry storage that keeps them in sight and accessible? Different length necklaces? Yes, so I actually do a couple of things with that. And I wish I could show you guys over here, but I'm not sure that I can turn. I don't want to exit out of this. So I have a couple of things. I do have some little jewelry holders that I put my bracelets on, but look at, these are earrings that I like to wear. So I have them hanging from a bracelet holder. So this was an inexpensive way. And then I told you, I like things in their containment, but you can see there's a whole bunch of other earrings that it's not super organized, but I know everything is in here and they're all flat. So they're not harming each other. I do have hooks throughout my room, and this is something that'll be on the next vlog when I have another camera that I can go through. But I like to hang them. So hooks, you can hang, and even inside your closet, some people have a little bit of wall space, and it doesn't have to be a lot. It could be a tiny little bit. And that wall space, we can find little hooks for you that you can hang things and have them there. And then if you have really delicate pieces that come in bags, sometimes it is better to keep those pieces inside the bags, and you can just hang the bag because most of them have a loop. So you keep them in there and then you know that those items are there. So that was a great question. Let's see, jewelry storage. Purchase a steamer. So there's so many great ones. I mean, really, most of them now you can get at Target. So I use Jiffy. I have like a super Mondo monster one, but it's because I own stores. Jiffy seems to have the best ones, but there's some great ones at Target that are like $35. You know, when we used to be able to go to the mall, the guys in the kiosks, those ones that they're always standing there steaming things are really amazing too. But follow me and I will answer some of these questions even in a blog after this, so I can give you actual names. What do you recommend purchasing? The hangers? So these, just so you know, I bought 100. It was a pack of 100 for $35 at Target. So, and you can probably get those online. Costco typically has them, Marshall's, Home Goods, those kind of places. But Target, that $35 for 100 of them was probably the best deal I'd ever find. And then somebody put on their Costco. Biggest tip on going from business attire to casual attire. How to get rid of those business clothes. So business attire to casual attire, I kind of talked earlier about sometimes the blazers are a great thing that you want to keep, and it might be just changing buttons on it or doing something fun with it. So it is something that you can wear with jeans and a t-shirt. It is hard because business attire is probably the thing that we've spent the most money on. Those are the most expensive pieces. So those pieces, it's almost like reinventing them. What can I do to this? Can I salvage this in any way? But learning how to mix those different fabrics. And when you have the right pieces, and like, you know, honestly, jeans, and here's the thing is I like the contrast. So if you have torn up jeans with holes in them and some cute shoes that match a belt and a plain old white t-shirt and a nice structured blazer, I love that look. I love the contrast in that. So it's kind of fun to play with that contrast, and even the opposite, where it could be you have slacks or, you know, what do you call them? Is that what they're called? Slacks? Yeah. Like suit pants, yeah. But you could wear it with a fun off the shoulder top and do a front tuck with them and give it a whole new look. So it's really about kind of playing dress up with what you already have. And when you're trying everything on, of trying it on and thinking like, could I do anything different with this? All right, let's see here. Pretty organized closet, yay. Workout sneakers. You know, I wash my workout sneakers. I do kind of pull them out and wash them because we do tend to sweat a lot there before putting them back in the closet, because your closet's a small space. And so that is really important to wash your clothes, because I know a lot of things that we wear, we'll wear over and over, especially men, a lot of their dress shirts, that you have to wash those out sometime. And you just need to take things out of your closet and let them air out. So even putting your sneakers outside for a little while and letting them air out is a great way. So let's see, everything else looks great. My dogs, I love that striped sweater. Hey, and then on the website, I think people are looking at a couple different things. And if you don't see your size on the website, please always contact me, because it doesn't mean I don't have it coming in. Or if I'm hearing from several of you, a lot of things I have to order in packs of 6. And so if lots of you are reaching out to me, then I will find those. How do you feel about a bralette with larger breasts? That is a great question. Some of the ones that I just got in are so great because they're nice and stretchy. Sometimes you do have to wear a strapless bra underneath, but that's kind of like an individual question. So if you were looking at something on the site where you wanted to ask me that personally, I could share with you which ones are actually have support, because some of them do not have any support. Although I have worn a lot of the strappier bralettes, I've worn multiples. So several of them on top of each other, and then I get a whole bunch of crisscrossing in the back, but it gives me a lot more support. And let's see. I think that's it. I think that's it as far as questions. You guys, please go check out the website. Please let me know if you have any other questions, or you want to work one-on-one with me, or just tell me what you thought of this, because, you know, I'm reinventing too. So you guys are so awesome. Thank you.